Bro! Oh my gosh, what? Bro! Oh my gosh, what was that? Okay, hello, welcome to the 10th episode of Chess Concepts for Beginners. This is a game I played when I was 700 Elo, and I was on a very nice win streak. Because I realized that these players are not good at all. I mean, I'm not here to insult you, but if you want to get better, you have to realize that these players are nobody. You can look for checks. You have to get in their head. Look for checks, capture attacks. Because look at this game. I started laughing so hard when I looked at this game. D4, G6, E4. Put two pawns in the center. Very nice, because they have not put two pawns in the center themselves. Bishop H6. Come on. This is a fianchetto, but this is Ugagetto. Come on. I mean, what? There is just takes, because if you take, the knight is misplaced. Yes, they're ready to castle, but you may just target that knight and they might forget about it. I don't know. But I don't do that. I develop the knight. I'm a principled man. F5. You know, you should develop pieces, or at least take this. I mean, what? Or go back. Just go back. What are you doing? You need to move. You need to correct your concepts. You cannot play like this, because F5 just, you're breaking your structure. You're allowing the queen in. You will have lost this game. You will have taken takes. You cannot play like this, man. What? You will have lost everything here. But okay, F5. I take the bishop first, and then I push. Yeah, taking the center. Yep, taking the center. Knight G4. Knight G4, just developing one piece twice. Like, what is the knight gonna do here? I'm gonna play H3. You need to develop this side. And you cannot castle this way. This is very dangerous now. You're in very bad shape here. I go bishop c4, disallowing castling. Okay, e6. And knight f3. Okay, the opponent is fighting good moves. He is fighting back in the center. Now there is en passant, but I maybe forgot. But it doesn't even matter. This check, it's actually a good check, because you're provoking c6. And now the structure, this bishop is dead now. Yeah, that's why it was bad. C6 is best move, but now the bishop is dead. It's not realistic to play for black. He goes b5, maybe going for bishop a6. It's an overcommitment. You should just go this way. I mean, it's tough to say. This is a very bad structure now. b5, h3, going away with the knight. Castles, castles. Both sides castled. I like that they are castled. H4, H4. I don't know what this does, but you see now, knight g4. Now the idea was knight g5. Yeah, the idea was knight g5, so that there could be targets here. Queen takes knight. Bro, how are you playing chess like this? What is this? He thought 6 seconds, and this is completely winning. You will never win this as black. Come on, dude. I have 7 minutes. What? How do you? How do you not blind spot for pawns? How? Okay, never mind. Okay, you need to think more here. You just need to spend more time here. You have eight and a half minutes. It is the 13th move. You just, if you looked at this for 30 seconds, you would completely see that this is pawn. It's protected. Like knight d7, knight b6 here, bishop d7. Just go for this. Like, although knight d7 honors this. That's the idea. But some games just go like this. You might here be sitting like, these players don't blunder these things against me. I mean, you play differently in the opening, that's why. Queen e2, knight b4, g4, just Yup, trapping the rook. I was very sneaky here. You just need to be sneakier as well. Just calculate. Okay, if okay, g4 he takes, then there is trapping the rook. That's what you need to calculate. Two moves ahead. There is not just calculate two moves into head. And trap the rook. Knight takes c2, just move the rook. Okay, you can simplify like that as well, but yep. Now he has no pieces, basically. A3. I mean, you should go for queen g5 and then checks. That's you should go closer with the king. A3, stopping b4. Like, yep, it still happens. Giving some counterplay. I mean, yeah, this is all over. But if there's anything to know about this game, it's just yeah, attack. Give checkmate. I just thought this game was funny, but a lot to learn about in the opening. You should not play modern like this because again, you just take sorry, you just takes and queen e2. The knight has to go back. If they don't like you don't want to go back, but you may just lose the knight. Like knight g4, there is a e5 and then trying to trap the knight. That's what you should also look for. If f6, h3, the knight is trapped. Yeah, that's why you don't put the bishop on h6. You have to know this line because that's the most scoring in among beginners. Knight g8 back, and then develop. But yeah, this is very hard to spot for beginners. But here I put the knight f5. Actually, you should just take. You should calculate all the moves. Well, you see, well, this it doesn't just hang the pawn because if he takes, then I get in. There is this line, but yeah, you should always lay these traps around that because this is not a trap anymore. Knight g4. You can follow up with queen d2 here and then go for h3. Maybe they trap the knight. Maybe they get their knight trapped. You know, queen d2, castles, h3, the knight is trapped. Yeah. But so far, the opening went fine as he put pawns in the center, but yep, the bishop and the rook are dead. And one mistake. Just one mistake. Just, I don't know what happened here. And the conversion was very nice. Calculate ahead attacks. Because don't worry about these pawns. You can just trap the rook. Yeah, the rook is a clumsy dude here. Yeah. You can even simplify. Who cares about that rook? Go for checks. Yeah, this is all very, very nice. And go active. Go active. He has no pieces. Look for checks, captures, and yeah. You know what? I'm gonna show you another game because this game was so short. Here we have another game, a 700 e4 e5 knight c3. This is the Vienna, although I did not know any line. I put two knights in the center. f5. This is very dang stuff here. Trying to gambit the pawn to go e4, but what in the world? The knight can take it. Uh, maybe I was worried here. Wow. Maybe I was worried about queen e7 here at this level. There is queen e2 though, because maybe I was afraid of d5, but basically yes. I went in with the knight to go for queen h5. That was my idea actually. Knight e5 is not that bad. You can do stuff like this, yes. Queen h4. Oh, stopping queen h5, defending this pawn, but g3. What? 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 Hanging? What? Bro, no way, dude. What? How do you blind spot for pawns? That's what I call it. D6 attacking the knight. I found the only move knight takes e4, like eliminating the threat. Yo, what is he doing? Oh, if he takes, then takes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So he attacks it like this, but now I attack the queen. Oh, unfortunately, there's queen e7. Why is this unfortunate? Because if you move the knight, there is d5. So you should have just moved the knight. You tried to be fancy. Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah, you tried to be fancy. Just saying, but it doesn't work. But I tried to make things complicated. C3. Never mind. I just lost the knight. I was going for something else. Anyway, queen h5, g6. Um, Now you just move the king because if you look at g6, you cannot take back. I mean, you can actually. Oh, this is a very smart move actually. Oh my gosh, knight f6. He's not even taking back. Knight takes, queen takes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you had to take with the bishop with check. Taking with check, you have to look for checks. I mean, what? I mean, that's very difficult actually. That's very difficult. I cannot fault him for that. Taking with the queen is pretty natural, but the blunders. Do we play it? No! There was g7 check and taking the rook. Oh! Pawn takes pawn. I don't see it. I see takes. I mean, there were two options to check, but okay. King e8. What? Why is he moving the king? You have pieces here. You have pieces here. I have only a queen. What is king e7? What is he trying to do? Oh, I'm sorry, this was check. Okay, I'm sorry, this was check. Yeah, that's why he moved the king. I mean, d4 traps the bishop. Okay, fine, fine. Bishop d3. I develop. That's all I want to do. I want to castle as well. d5. What is d5? You should not put pawns in the center if it doesn't solve anything. Just develop pieces. Just develop pieces. A castle. Now he develops the bishop, but I pin everything. Stockfish finds knight development. Yes, of course. F4, best move. Now, the shocking thing is, the best move is rook a to f8 to meet pawn takes with queen f2 and winning the rook. You should not find this at this level, I think. You are seeing that the bishop has to move back, and it does. Uh, there is no problem in that, but I mean, just there is this move. There is this move putting pressure on the piece. And there is only 98, but I don't know if they see it. I don't know if they see it. It's very passive. You go for d4. I don't know. Put pressure on this because if it takes, then he cannot take back. Anyway, I play bishop c2. Going to place d4. I think I know the idea now. Yep, d4. He gives a check. You just follow it up with d4. Attack the bishop again. Oh my! What is he doing? Oh, it's the best move. What? He's going for a sacrifice. Does he know what he's doing? No, he doesn't. He just goes back. What is he doing? The best move is to move the king back, give it some safety, but because this is a threat now, f5 is a threat. f5, I found it. Yes, you just. Yep, yep. f5. He attacks the rook, but you just. Oh my gosh! Just destroy them. Like, what is this? There is checks, there is pins. Oh my gosh. Takes. Oh my gosh. Takes. Wow. Checkmate. Okay, so what in the world happened here? It was a gambit line that it just does not work. Knights move as well in the board. Like but okay. You just thought you just came into this line like completely losing in 18 seconds. Like you need to think more in the opening if you don't know what you're doing. Like you need to look at game review, get your openings right, and yeah, What is this? Now I go for sneak idea. He goes as well. I mean, this was completely embarrassing. Like, this is completely embarrassing. Losing the queen like this. Because maybe I thought pawns go this way. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens, guys. More experience. I found the only move, and I'm still better here. Yep. I mean, you wanna go for this. You wanna go for g3, but sometimes your king is in the center, and queen e7 just is a move that does not look appetizing because you move the knight and you lose it. I mean, it's difficult, but maybe this is how you get better. You need to look at difficult stuff. You need to look at game review and see that you need to improve on every mistake you do. G3 is a mistake. And I lose a piece. I was worse here. Now G6 here is fine, but he immediately goes wrong with Queen f6. This is very difficult. You should not go for difficult stuff. You should just move the king and develop the knight then. Develop other pieces. Because you're weakening the king on this side, you're getting into trouble, and you were in trouble. I mean, of course, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, this was check. Okay, I'm sorry, this was check. Yeah, that's why he moved the king. But you should aim to trade off queens here. Yeah, aim to trade off queens. If he doesn't and goes for this, and it looks tricky, but you just move the king, and now you are going to win this pawn. I mean, a little bit difficult, but yeah, he moves the king to e7. That's not a safe square. It also traps the bishop. I mean, yeah, that's difficult to see. But yep, it was actually quite normal for everyone here. Some misses, but this was a bad move. Like check and not seeing block. Yeah, you need to see your opponent's pawn moves as well. You can go d4 at any given moment. And then he goes for sacrifice. Actually, like this is the best line, but only if you find king d7. Oh, you cannot find king d7 here. I've got to be honest here. You just want to move your pieces. Bishop c5 back, but yeah, there are tactics like this. Tactics everywhere. Putting pressure, pins, and yeah, it all got over. Because the king was in the center. The king was there in the center. So yeah, if you like this video, I thank you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.